Bryan Johnson wants to live forever, and he spends $2 million a year on a routine that supposedly reversed his age by 20 years. I don't have $2 million. But I do have a credit card, an Amazon Prime account, and full access to Bryan Johnson's exact routine. So for the next 24 hours, I'm following every step of Bryan Johnson's anti-aging protocol. Let's find out what happens when a normal guy tries the most extreme wellness routine on the planet. It starts with waking up at 5 a.m. According to his blog where he shares everything, Bryan Johnson wakes up naturally. The only thing natural about me waking up at 5 a.m. right now is that I immediately questioned every decision I've made leading up to this moment. We've got 17 tasks to complete today. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna stay on this strict schedule. First up we have... Oh, it is too early. First up is measurements. Bryan tracks his weight and body composition every morning using a digital scale. Because there's nothing quite like starting your day off by reminding yourself how far away you are from where you want to be. I feel like I should provide some nuggies of truth for y'all watching this video. Like Jerry Springer, sprinkling in wisdom amongst the chaos. So wisdom nuggie number 1, body composition scales are highly inaccurate, but you can use them to track your progress over time. Now that we feel nice and discouraged for the morning, let's get our mind and body right with meditation or breathing exercises. I'm notoriously bad at meditation, so I'm gonna do a 5-minute breathing exercise. Breathwork and meditation are crucial to Bryan Johnson's anti-aging routine because both have been shown to improve heart rate variability, reduce chronic stress, and support long-term health. This was supposed to be 5 minutes, it just keeps going. It's supposed to lower your heart rate, but because I was so focused on making an unconscious behavior conscious, it had the opposite effect on me. I spent most of the time in balanced heart rate, which I guess is better than stimulated. Speaking of stimulated, I could really go for some coffee, but Bryan Johnson doesn't drink caffeine. I guess because stimulants are bad for your nervous system and your sleep. Who knew? But the next task should wake me up, because it's time for artificial sunlight, because the real sun's not going to be up for another hour. 4 minutes of pretending I'm a houseplant starts now.
Look, it's tomorrow.
Exposing yourself to a 10,000 lux light helps set your circadian rhythm, leading to better sleep, improved energy, and sharper focus throughout the day. As I stared into the black abyss of the still sleeping world, I couldn't help but wonder, is this gonna be my most productive day ever? Will I look back on this morning as being the first day of the rest of my 150-year-long life? Is this... Wait, can people see me sitting here? All right, I do actually feel a little bit awake now, and I'm way behind schedule. Time to get a move on. I'm applying serum to my hair and then massaging it in with this cat brush. How this helps you live longer? Couldn't tell ya. Ooh. Okay, so thickening your hair doesn't really help you live longer, but I guess thinning hair is a visible sign of aging, or genetics. I feel like I'm losing hair because of this. Either way, we don't want to be bald when we're 150 years old. I mean, what's the point of living forever if we have no hair to keep the top of our head warm? Oh yeah. Looking like a real dork now. I'm leaving this stuff in my hair and heading downstairs for a red light hat to stimulate hair growth. I guess red light therapy can stimulate hair growth in some people. Is this a midlife crisis? No. It's science. This is way dorkier than I thought it was gonna look. I mean, I knew it was gonna look dorky, but look like Forrest Gump. My name is Forrest Gump. People call me Forrest Gump. Yeah, I have to wear this thing for 6 minutes while I do my other routines. I'm attached to the wall here. Pause.
I'm not a smart man.
Breakfast time! Kind of. Bryan's first meal is a nutritional drink that supposedly replaces 30 pills. I don't want to spill this stuff. Costs more than my dog. It contains a scoop of his Blueprint longevity mix, teaspoon of inulin, 2.5 grams of creatine, and half a scoop of collagen. Don't know if I'm making breakfast or casting a spell. It's also supposed to have half a teaspoon of Ugooglies.
Or did you think I'd be too stupid to know what a Ugoogly was?
Tastes like watered down orange juice.
And that's all I have to say about that.
Now that I'm totally filled up with this unnatural goodness, it's time to go exercise. Bryan's workouts are also linked up on his blog. At 5:30 a.m., he does a 60 to 90 minute workout focusing on balance, flexibility, strength training, or cardio. It's not quite 5:30. It's pushing 6 a.m. But this is my first time with this routine, and I'm recording everything, so I can't expect to get it all right on the first shot. For exercise, we've got 8 sprints followed by a 40-minute jog.
Oh my gosh, look at these mosquitoes. Dear Lord.
Please make the mosquitoes go away. Also, don't let me pull a hamstring or a butt cheek. Bryan Johnson also listens to podcasts while he exercises. So I've got Dave Asprey on so I can learn how everything is trying to kill me and what I should do to not die.
The goal is basically to keep my breathing and my heart rate up, which isn't too hard to do after running really fast sprints. Well, really fast is subjective.
But I can run like the wind blows.
Also, I haven't gone to the bathroom yet this morning. I couldn't find anywhere in Bryan Johnson's daily routine where he actually goes poop. So I got some cramps going on. My body thinks I'm trying to kill me. I got Dave Asprey in my ear telling me how my environment's trying to kill me. The mosquitoes are out here trying to kill me. Everything's trying to kill me. But we're still out here trying to reverse it all and live forever. Makes sense if you don't think about it. I feel good now, and it's only just past 7 a.m. Time to head home and have my next breakfast time.
For breakfast, Bryan mixes 6 ounces of nut milk, 1 scoop of longevity protein, 1 scoop of bloobs and nuts, 11 grams of collagen, 1 tablespoon of olive oil, and 6 grams of cocoa. This can't be right? Nothing like chalky protein to wake up your gag reflex. I think I added too much nut milk. I don't even know how they make nut milk. I've got nuts, Fokker. Can you milk? Whew. It's pretty dry. And we can't forget the supplements. I've got more pills here than a guy trying to DIY Dr. Berg's entire affiliate store. For those of you curious as to how much Bryan Johnson's Blueprint supplements cost, here are the current prices. So many pills. But after swallowing an entire pill cabinet, my chocolate soup seems like a real treat. I throw this in the fridge, I'd feel like Bill Cosby. My Jell-O pudding. Too soon? Probably too soon. Time to get cleaned up and ready for the day. 2 to 3 times a week, Bryan Johnson exfoliates with a Japanese washcloth. I clicked the link and ordered it off Amazon, and this is what came. Yeah, it's not looking very Japanese, but it's made in China. Let's go exfoliate. It's definitely exfoliating. I took a cold shower. I just figured if you're into longevity, you're probably taking cold showers. I don't know, everybody's doing it. Now it's time for our face care routine. Bryan starts with this facial wash. I feel like Christian Bale in that first Batman movie. Then we puts the lotion on its skin. And some vitamin C cream, and then some retinol cream. I mean, this seems excessive, right? How many lotions is too many lotions? I feel like if you punched me right now, your fist would just skim off of me. Can't even open the door. We're back outside for a walk. After $60 worth of lotions, I also put on some sunscreen. because obviously we don't want to actually look like we ever leave the house. And if we ever show up in a family picture, we want to make sure we look like we're haunting them. Now that we've exercised twice, eaten breakfast twice, swallowed a pharmacy, and caked ourselves in ointment, it's time to get to work for the day. You coming? You coming? We're using a standing desk and rotating it with a chair, trying to maintain proper posture. Highest priority task first, no social media. We've gotten a whole hour of work done, so you know what time it is. Breakfast time! Bryan Johnson says every calorie in his routine has fought for its place there. So this has gotta be the healthiest meal I've ever eaten. It's got 45 grams of lentils, 3 grams of ginger, and 1 tablespoon of cumin to make sure nobody comes near us for the rest of the day, 1 garlic clove to prove that we're not becoming a vampire, an entire lime, a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, hemp seeds, fermented slime, olive oil, 250 grams of broccoli, 150 grams of cauliflower, and 50 grams of mushrooms. I gotta be honest with you, it don't smell great. So potent. You know, in the past I've thought that I've been eating to live before. This is eating to live. After I finished eating, things got a little weird. It was time to get back to work, but only for an hour and a half. And for every 30 minutes of work that Bryan does, he takes a 5-minute break for light activity. I'm not gonna lie, breaking up my most productive morning work hours with all this exercise and breakfast breaks is very distracting to me. And I haven't really gotten much done at all today. But the good news is, it's time for breakfast time! Yes, it's just after 11 a.m. and it's time for our final meal of the day. Yeah, you heard that right. All 4 of Bryan's breakfasts fall within the hours of 5:30 and 11:30 a.m., so it's 18 and 6 intermittent fasting. For our final meal, we've got 300 grams of sweet potato. It's supposed to be 45 grams of chickpeas, but chickpeas make me go boom. Plus, Bryan says he's a vegan by choice and you can add meat. So instead of chicken peas, I've added a chicken thigh. Then it's just 12 grape tomatoes, half an avocado, 4 radishes, 1/4 cup of cilantro, 1 jalapeno pepper, 2 limes, 1 lemon, 1 tablespoon of chili powder, and another tablespoon of olive oil. I'd also like to tell y'all that I'm not hungry whatsoever. And I've been going to the bathroom a lot. It burns. 2 limes and 1 lemon. Whew. Is my face red? So we're coming up close to noon. And after I finish this, I'm gonna be done eating for the day. I guess eating earlier in the day and avoiding food in the afternoon and evening is supposedly good for sleep and heart rate variability. But after I finish this, it's finally time to really get some work done. According to his blog, Bryan Johnson has an 8-hour work block from 11:30 to 7:30. So something weird that Bryan Johnson does is he says he doesn't drink plain water. I guess it's too common for him. So I've got some herbal tea. Like my mom always says, why drink common people water when you can have subtly flavored water instead? Now, I hope you enjoy the next 8 hours of work footage where I hardly ever leave my office. I'm kidding. It's 7:30, work is done, time for another 10-minute walk. I will say this, even though I woke up at 5 a.m., I do feel pretty energetic. And I feel healthier. I definitely feel kinda gassy too. No, I feel really good. But I only have like 15 minutes to visit with my wife now. Then it's time for breakfast. No. It's time for more face creams. At this point, I've spent more time lathering up my face than I've spent talking to my wife. But we've made it to the end of the day. It's only 8:30, and it's bedtime. And I should fall asleep within 3 minutes of turning the lights off. I'll see you in the morning to let you know how that goes.
Look, it's tomorrow.
Well, good morning. I did not fall asleep in 3 minutes. I fell asleep in 30. I guess my mind was still reeling from all of the things I gotta get done on a daily basis. But y'all, check this out. My Ultra Human ring says that I had the best heart rate variability I've ever had in just 1 day of Bryan Johnson's routine. So I think there's only one thing left to do. Breakfast time. No. I'm gonna try it out for 30 days and see what happens. And you can watch that video here as soon as it's done. Until then, I mean, YouTube thinks you'll really like this video too.